This is Mac24, and today we will be learning how to Texas rig. Make sure my camera's not zoomed all the way in here. We're good, alright. So we're going to learn how to Texas rig. The first thing you need to do is get your worm. I like a shimmy stick, but whatever works. Just any old worm. The first thing I like to do is, most people, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the way most people use first. First, what you do is you go in through the head of the worm a little bit, and then come out through the side, just like that. Then you thread the hook, like that, until it comes all the way out. Then you see where the hook's wanting to come out right there, or you see where it's lined up with the bait. I like to put my thumb right there in front of where the hook goes. I like to put my thumb right there, and then you just want to take this, go right in through that spot you marked. And that's basically a Texas rig. Now there's several variations to that make it weedless. Well, there's two. The first is, what you do is you take the worm, pull it forward like that, and then just slide the tip of the hook on it like that. And that's the first weedless variation. You can still catch fish on that. When they bite it, they press that down and forward, exposing the hook point themselves. It'll rip off a little bit like that, and then you can set the hook on them. The next weedless variation of this bait is, when you go through with the hook, you go in at an angle. Just like that. I'm not a huge fan of this technique because it rips up your worms, and I don't seem to catch as many fish. I can't get as good of a hookup with this technique. So, next thing I was going to show you is my Texas rigging technique. It works for the first worm you use. I like to do this because it doesn't tear up the head of your bait as much. You take the eye of the hook. You're not tied up yet. So you take the eye of the hook and put it through to the front of the head, just like that, and then use one of the other techniques to get it through the body. And then you can make it weedless and everything like that. And that's how you Texas rig. I'm also going to be showing you how to maybe do a little bit of hook snelling. I'll bring y'all back for that. This is Mac24, how to snell a hook. We're going to jump right into this. You're not going to see me while I'm doing it because I'm going to have to be aiming the camera at my knot here. Okay. Let's see. Let me get my tripod situated right. Let me get it zoomed in. Alrighty down. You got your line right here. A little tough to see, but that's alright. I'm going to make y'all folks strain your eyes if you're watching this. Any older people. First thing you want to do, go through the front of the eye of the hook. Let me zoom it out some. Through the front of the eye of the hook, and then come back and make yourself a little loop like that. And then you want to begin going round and round that loop you made, just on the shank of the hook. Don't shank me with a hook, but on the shank of the hook, just like that. And then see this little tag in loop thing right here? Get my camera focused. Okay, this little tag in loop. I know this is horrible, having to try and see this. You want to take your tag in, this right here, and you want to go through that little loop that you have at the very end of your hook. You can't get it through because it's being a pain. Okay, there we go. And then, to tighten, pull on the tag in and pull on the main line And there you go. You have snelled your hook. Now, what I like to do is moisten it a little bit with some saliva, like a boss. Okay. And then you got your hook snelled, and it sits pretty normal in the water. I mean, you want to trim your tag in and everything. It sits pretty normal in the water and everything. I mean, it might, if you got some stronger line, have a little kickback to it, like it might float a little bit like that, but that's alright. What this technique is good for is for doing a little wacky rigging, like I showed in my previous video. There's a little wacky rig action with a snelled hook. That's actually a really, really good rig. And then you got it to bounce around like that. Alright, and that's how you snell a hook. It's been CollyMac24 with another fantastic video. Go check out Lake Fork Bass's channel for more how-tos and awesome fishing.